Hi, everyone. My name is Eric, and it is another episode of Ask Eric, the Conductor. Like I said, my name is Eric, and today's question, we get questions from everywhere, which I love. I love to answer them about classical music and the joy of classical music. Comes from Patricia. Now, it's a little loud. There's some construction going on outside my studio. You know what? I think I'm going to put my headphones in, and then maybe you won't hear that. Okay, I think that's better so that you don't hear the construction going outside. Like I said, the first question comes to us from Patricia, and it reads, my parents used to listen to classical music when I was a kid, many, many years ago. Oh, I know the feeling. I secretly kind of liked it, but didn't really divulge that until I was an adult. Haha. Yes, I know. I mean, come on. When you're a kid, you want to let your friends know that you like classical music. I mean, I did, but then sometimes I was mocked for it. Now that I'm older, how can I get into it? Did I miss the boat when I was younger? It seems a little overwhelming to explore now. Oh, Patricia, I totally understand what you mean. It can seem a little overwhelming, but to answer your question, no, you did not miss the boat at all. Anyone, young, middle, old, can get into classical music. It does not matter because it is an incredible genre with so many different things involved, and all you need is a body, your hearing, and even if you don't have hearing, you can feel the rhythms. That's all you really need. And so, but more to it, your question of how can I get into it? Yes, it can seem a little overwhelming because there's so many layers, there's so many different eras within classical music. There's so many different types. There's piano solo music. There's full orchestra. There's string quartets. There's so many different things. Well, the one thing I often tell clients, people on the street who ask anyone, is curiosity. What you really need is simply curiosity to dive in. And I like to think of a couple of things about this curiosity to make it less vague. One is to, here's an example. Myself as a conductor, I dive into scores, right? I have to dive into figure out what the symphony is saying or what the piece is saying. What are all the details? What's the instrumentation? All of that. So I'm a little bit like a detective. I go and explore into the score. The score is where all the music is written, all those lines there. And I go, oh, why did this happen? Why did this happen? And so I recommend taking a very well-known piece of music, let's say Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. Most people, at least in the Western world, know that opening as it goes on. And let's start to explore that. So put up, you can find it on YouTube, you can find it anywhere. Maybe you even have a recording of it. Put that music on and start being a fun detective. So you hear it. Start asking questions. Why did Beethoven make that really loud at the beginning? What if he made it soft? What if he made it really slow? You can think of all these questions, and as you go through the piece, just write down any question that comes up. There's no right or wrong questions. It doesn't matter. You could say, oh, did he write this for his dog? Who knows? It doesn't matter. It's just getting your mind curious about this piece, right? And then start to explore different layers, okay, of the music. Let's take another piece. Let's take another very, very well-known piece. Let's say Vivaldi's Spring. If you've been to a wedding in the last, I don't know, any time in your life, you probably heard this music, or any TV show that uses the requisite distinguished setting or scene. Vivaldi is often in those scenes. And so We know this music just from listening to it. Dum, bum, 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 ba-da-da. Now I'm singing the melody, but I mentioned there's different layers. So first of all, put it on. Start listening to it. Dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Hold on. There are other people playing and other instruments playing other than just the first violins or the solo violin, right? What are the what is that low layer? Bum 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 bum. Hold on. Whoa 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 whoa. There's another layer. There low the bass. Then there's the middle voices. Dun 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 dun. Yada dun 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 dun. It's not quite the melody, but there's some other things going on there. So when you start to listen to this and just start to pick out different layers, all of a sudden a piece will become more colorful, more 3D, and you'll start to hear different things. And that's just two ways. The curiosity in terms of being a detective and asking detective-like questions, and layers. Those are two ways of just entering this world in a more curious way. And as you do this more and more and more, every piece becomes an adventure and not like, oh no, this is too much. I don't know what's going on. I have to turn it off. Start to explore, because there's no right or wrong way to do that. So hopefully that helps, Patricia. I hope that gets in. And also, I have actually I've got this like PDF thing that I give to people because I've been asked about it so much. And it's called Curiosity, a key to unlocking classical music. It's a key, not the key, a key. And so it's just like a very short little thing that describes how to get into that. And I mentioned the layer thing, I mentioned the detective thing, and a few other ways of getting in there as well. And it's a lot of fun. I have little exercises in there that you can explore. Anyway, I'll put it also into the chat below. You can do that, but you can see that. But anyway, Patricia, I hope that helps. And I hope you guys didn't get all of the crazy construction stuff going on here. And we will see you next time. Thank you.